Hey guys, it's the Tinman. I'm just running in for breakfast. I was just at the info center checking out my Wi-Fi stuff, whatever. This nice guy comes up. I have my head down like this. I don't even see him. He knocks on my window there. I look up. I end up talking to him. He talks about my emblem on the front of the car where it says Tinman Bigfoot Tracker. I told him I claim to be I don't know if I told him that I'm the only tracker. But he just asked me what it was about, if I've seen, and I said, oh yeah, I've videotaped, and I've been some places, and he goes, wow. And he's right into it. And he says him, his wife, and a child of his, son I think he said, was over on the Vetter River kind of thing there over in Vetter, Sardis, if you happen to know the area of Chilliwack. He just referred to as Chilliwack, but he did say the Vetter River. Anyways, they were by some bush. And he said he knows it wasn't bear. He knows it wasn't a cougar or a coyote or anything. And he said it was full out just growling at them or whatever, like in a pretty mean way, growling at them. You know, this is 2 weeks or 3 weeks after talking to a friend of mine that I also just know as a non-bullshitter. Respect him for his words. Every word I've ever heard him say, I haven't heard him bullshit. Let's put it that way. Anyways, he tells me a very similar story. And, you know, when they're telling the story, the eyes tell a story too. And they're never looking down at the ground. They're never looking in the bush at the ground. They're looking through the bush at eye height. So think about that. There's always different language when we're watching these stories or understanding these stories. I know what they're talking about. I don't like that aggressive nature. The nature of a being or an animal or a dog. I don't agree that dogs should be able to come up to their property line where it's our property line now, the humans, and growl at us. I think they should have a 10-foot thing or whatever where they're not allowed to bark at an old lady walking by on the sidewalk or whatever type thing. Fully disagree with that kind of bullshit. Fully disagree with these guys being able to walk up and scare the shit out of this family like that. And the guy's a knowing guy that knows it's not a bear, knows it's not this. And he probably reacted more calmly because he knew it wasn't a bear or a cougar. But deep in his heart, he obviously knew what it was, and now he feels fulfilled. You could tell when he walked away. So peace out from the Tinman. And the research, and like I told him, I said, well, we're right after that, because the firemen were putting up the Christmas decorations there at the info center. Christmas lights on a tree. They were finished up. I was just driving out. I was going to go that way, and I thought, no, I'm going to go. There's two of the guys. I'm going to go that way. So I went and talked to the two chaps, firemen. They're really nice. And they just heard me. I didn't get into my stories because I always get wickedly taken away. So I actually used that growling at thing and asked them if anybody's been coming on to their making complaints about that kind of stuff, and they said not at all. But they said you never know, maybe through the police or whatever type thing. And I'm going to go check the police and see if I'm allowed to at least ask those kind of questions. And because I got to get my channel out there more. And told them about my channel. They seemed, didn't push hard on them. I said, if you're interested at all, go for it. If you're not interested, cool. Peace out, Tinman. If you're interested, go for it, guys. But I'm telling you right now, be more interested in it. Be more interested in it at a higher level of concern. Because it's too much, too big a numbers, too many incidences, and a lot of fresh stuff, and all this stuff is just changing right now, and we're not connecting enough, telling enough people out our group of 10 or whatever. So peace out. We're all connected through these groups of 10, yeah, but lots of the people are just within always that 10, and they don't have another 10, and that guy doesn't have another 10 and stuff. So peace out.